We've had heaps of news from Paul Joyce recently, so if you've missed any of it, here is the big stuff. First off, we spent £450 million and received 260. But to me, the coolest thing about this strategy was that it all started with patience. We all know that the only signing that we had last season was Chiesa for 10 mil. That was because the Zubimendi deal collapsed. And from then on, it was FSG's plan to save their pocket money and spend big on what they really wanted. And that was Florian Wirtz. We all heard yesterday that the fee was only £100 million and the £16 million add-on is only triggered if we win the Premier League or the Champions League 4 times. On top of that, Hughes structured the deal so that the payments would be made in 5 installments, obviously easing the pressure on our finances for future windows. Alongside Wirtz came Isak and Ekitike, 2 players that Liverpool had been tracking for months. The whole rebuild was built on the vision of seeing these 3 training together. Joyce says it was never about panic spending, it was about patience, planning, and waiting for the right opportunity to spend big. Now, financially, despite the record signings, Arne Slot's net spend is only sitting at £137 million since joining Liverpool because of the outgoings. It's the exact same model that FSG used years ago when Sales funded Alisson and Van Dijk. And Joyce made it clear that this philosophy isn't changing, it's just being executed on a far bigger scale. He's also explained Liverpool's use of football inflation modelling. Basically, they calculate what historic signings would be worth today. They estimate that Van Dijk would be around 120 million, Alisson around 110 million, which puts the Wirtz and Isak fees into perspective. There are 2 main things off the pitch that are really important that definitely need doing very soon, and that is 3 important contracts. Slot, Hughes, and Edwards, they only have 2 years remaining on their contracts. Keeping that trio together long term is going to keep this club moving forward and keep us sustainable. The second is the push for a sister club. This is something that Michael Edwards wanted as soon as he arrived back. FSG have apparently looked at around 25 options. The idea is to build pathways for young players that have been blocked by post-Brexit rules and regulations, and also just to strengthen Liverpool's wider footballing network. So yeah, I think Joyce summed it up pretty well. It does seem like future windows will not be anywhere near as big as this one, but the work never stops.